Hi there, Selective Collective. I have already burned the Palo Santo because this is my second attempt at this reading for you. I started talking about, on the first one, the reason I cut the film off was because I started talking about, I was trying to explain something that has occurred to me in dream state. It's like an energy that comes into your dreams after you've made significant changes in your life, and like you're headed on, let's say you're headed on the right path, and then almost like, okay, if I could say, let's do like a sci-fi fantasy, almost like there's this attachment, right? And it's fighting you. It's this entity. It's been fighting you your whole life. You've had to learn lessons because of this stinking entity that somehow, through pain or fear or something unresolved, had remained attached to you. And you fight the thing off in the physical, and your 3D world's looking different, and you're on the right path. And then you have these dreams, and every now and then there's one or two that pops up that's like, it's that thing. It's like it's too cowardly. It can't fight you anymore in the physical. And so it shows up in your dreams like bad wiring of the brain that doesn't want to, that's fighting to live. And it's frustrating, these dreams, because you wake up and you're like, that's not me. That's absolutely not me. It's not trying to teach me anything at this point. Like it's taunting you. That's what I would call spiritual warfare. But anyway, yeah, the first part I was really having a hard time explaining that. And so it's so much easier for me to describe it as my monster, my demon, my evil, my side that I'm fighting, than it is, okay, well, we have the ego. We have the ego, and my ego is wanting to lead, and sometimes it leads me. I don't know why I'm going into that accent, but you know what I'm saying? Like, technical terms. Oh, they bore me. And so I use things like the stinking entity was attached to me, and yeah, anyway, so yeah, so when you watch my channel, you can't take everything that I say as being like that I'm like literally like this is how I explain things. My mind's a little out there. Always has been. All right, so what are we doing? We're cleansing. We're cleansing. Yeah, appropriate. So we're cleansing. We're making the way. The first time I started using this deck for your reading today, I got the attraction card, the spiral attraction, making me think that you had made room finally, or for some of you, you are making room for something new to enter your life. I guess my big message with that whole introduction was just warning, some of these things are cowardly and they'll still try to get into parts of your unconscious, when you're sleeping, and and so you just have to remain strong, remain vigilant. Yeah, when addressing patterns or things that you're wanting to change, you could be doing really good and then still have some issues here in dream time. But anyway, so so you're cleaning the space, making room for something new. Crystal ball, insight. You have insight. You have wisdom now. You have insight. Yeah, we're going to use the patterns. It's definitely coming out. They're really wanting me to talk about that. About lessons, about patterns, and about insight of what do you want to clean up. It really feels like we're in this stage of, ascension where we are high vibe enough to be here, right? Enough to be here still. But there are things that we could do to work on ourselves because of we want the design to look different. Maybe we're tired of the same old pattern. We want something different when we know, and there's an insight of, okay, well then this energy must be removed if you want something different to enter in the scene. If you want an elevation of consciousness, and this could be like all different things, right? It can be all different types of things. But I feel like we're in that stage where, wow, yeah, the candle went out, where we're snuffing out the things that we don't want to see anymore in our lives. Because we know with insight that they're directly linked to preventing us from having a different or an experience that we really want. All right, and so we're making, to me, feels like we're making headway when it comes to things like this. Let's just stick it right on top. There we go. Okay, and that's beautiful Ace of Cups on the bottom. New experience, new loving things. New loving things. Getting your power back, aren't we? Reclaiming our power, and it's through the knowledge here. And when you see the serpent, it's about especially the apple here. And interesting, the way that they have the apple cut. When you cut an apple seed in a certain direction, you're going to see a pentacle shape. So because it's related to the material realm, and the serpent representing this metaphor for power, knowledge. But this is your power, this is your knowledge, and the insight. It's going to bring about a lot of changes for you, some good things. And ultimately, you have the embodiment here with the lady. That, the lady is like it's saying, I am that, I'm all that, I am, I'm all that. So coming out of a place of wishing something for something and going into that state of, no, I am that. That's why it's coming to me. It's because I am that. And then from that point, your soul, especially if tapping into this knowledge that's coming from your higher self, gaining more clarity, you have insight on the things that are clouding our judgment or our view, it will guide you to the next steps of the embodiment that you're trying to have. So it's just an example. If you're, say you want a log cabin out in some forest somewhere. You want a log cabin and a fireplace and home-cooked meals by yourself, not by yourself, maybe not by yourself, maybe with somebody else, maybe with somebody new or something. I don't know. Maybe with people that you love. Whatever it is, maybe you just want to be alone. Whatever it is, you're telling yourself, I'm not wishing for that anymore. I am that. I'm gonna embody that, and I'm gonna accept it, that it is my power to attain it. And then, as long as you're you have the insight, so you have a good, strong connection, you have clarity of mind as best as you can, you're guided towards the next steps of embodying that energy. And most of it will guide you to rid yourself of certain things. It's not that Spirit is saying, this is good, this is bad. It's more like Spirit saying, this is what's taking up space. This is what needs to go then. So I do feel like you're being guided to your power by taking a look at what is a pattern of yours. You will, if you ask your higher self, if you ask the universe to show you what is standing in the way of complete experience of that which you already embody, it will show you, and you're still on the right frequency of getting it. Because words are tricky. Words are tricky. You always have to watch how you word things. Oh, what did I watch last night? I watched the Apocalypse Box. It's a horror movie, and it was just another example of a movie where you have to watch how you word things. Let me give you the example in the movie. This guy was saying he had a wish that he was able to make, and he said, I just want to be paid what I'm worth. I want to finally be paid what I'm worth. That's how he worded it. And so this magic box starts showing it. There's a picture. It comes on his screen to show him his name and his bank account. He's like, that's my bank account. And it goes up by 100,000. He's like, oh, yes. And then immediately he's like, I'm starting to feel hot. I don't feel right. And then you notice on his body, like, he's starting to get these marks all over his body. You realize right away that this thing is taking out organs. And I know, it's pretty... I love horror movies. Anyway, and it was paying him what he was worth, but quite literally. So there's importance in these silly horror movies, though. There's importance in it because it is very important to watch how you spell things out and how you word things to yourself, how you speak to the universe. It has a definite language, doesn't it? Of energy. It definitely does, and we're just tipping the iceberg here, trying to figure out how energy works and how to talk with it, how to communicate with it. And there's many different ways that you communicate with it, not just through words, but the word, we already know, is very, very powerful. And it seems like humans have been really gifted something to do with the word. It's very mystical, magical. And so we have to watch how we word things, and we have to place ourselves as the embodiment of what we want. And we have to be super clear on our vision for ourselves. And what helps us do that? Definitely the things that we don't like. Those things help us. They help us figure out what we want to experience. And that desire to experience something different changes all the time. But it's really important to watch how we word things. Okay. So you have this power. You're now the embodiment. You now understand the energy of the embodiment and that you have it. You have that certain something. You have that magic in you for anything that you want to embody. You are the embodiment of magic. Let's go into the tarot and tell me a little bit more about how we can go about this cleansing. Because first there was the word. Your Ace of Pentacles. You're new. You're absolutely new experience. New experience. Not work. Look, I think they're saying too with this card being on the bottom, and the interesting is this person's in a dream state, and there's all these negative things up here. This is definitely a realm where you have different influences all the time. I believe that 100%. So protect yourself up, but I think it's saying don't worry so much about how this is going to come to you or how it's going to happen or occur. Do the cleansing, and with the cleansing comes the evocation of this pentacle, of what you're wanting. Make it a little bit bigger so you can see. I mean, what happens if you jump, if you're making a recipe and you jump to the last step and you're like, but I did this, this, and this, but you didn't work on everything else in the middle, then it's not going to turn out right. And so when you actually have some sort of goal, it's best to start in this linear fashion. Complete victory for you, Selective. Collective, complete victory for you. 6 of Wands. Heck yeah. And the Sun on the bottom. And the Sun. Oh, let me show you the Sun card. Oh. A victory. Lots of other people everybody's wanting this pentacle. Everybody's wanting this opportunity. It's yours though. It's yours though. Maybe because we're able to let go some heavy energies from our past. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Letting go of heavy energies from the past. Sadness. Also, not letting anytime you've tried something and you've had a setback or you think you've had a failure, but isn't it Thomas Edison that says that, I think it's him, oh man, that he's not had any failures, but he has 10,000 ways of how not to do something now? Or something like that. Ooh, and the anchor, and the golden, your golden anchor. So like cleaning this up, letting go of some past things, past patterns, past whatever it is that you need to clean up, is helping you step into your power as you release these things that might be trying to hold on. Like I said, cowardly things that will even try to get to you in your dreams instead of, because they know they can't get you in the physical anymore. So even as you let go of these things, you're going to have the thing that you actually desire coming to wrap itself around your finger because it's yours. It desires you too. And the anchor, where are you going? Because wherever you go, whatever you do, this brings in financial abundance, travel, your faith in your anchor, where you're tossing your anchor. And that's that faith that you're going to be led little step by little step, appropriately, benevolently, always by your higher self. Energies that don't want to see you fall will give you clear instructions if you ask. 6 of Pentacles, success, and that's the truth. Yep, 6-6. Keep those thoughts. Keep those thoughts as positive as you can. With every change, imagine with every change you're making in your life, that you go right back to the caterpillar who's now in the chrysalis. Just say to yourself, this is the uncomfortable part that comes before the butterfly, if that helps you. Because there's success and there's the scales being balanced on the other side of whatever this is. And that's the truth. Look at all these hands. I love this deck. Did I mention that's the name of it? It's the White Newman Tarot deck. Imagery, it's one of my favorites. Everybody's searching for the truth, the clarity, and you have it. And you have it. Give me something for this little spot right over here with embodiment, please. Death in the reverse. It's a ongoing transformation. In the process of putting an end to certain things, so you can embody this Queen of Cups energy. Queen of Cups. The cups all yours. Cups all yours. Maybe that might be better. This is not the end. This is a rebirth, is what they're saying with that. The rebirth of the embodiment of the real you. Any advice other than what you've already given? You need more insight? You're the star. Oh, and the Ace of Cups on the bottom. You have the Ace of Cups on the bottom. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords. And it's clear that you have a rebirth because something had been holding you back from moving forward and being passionate about life. This is a feeling of, I am what I want. Oh, and now we're taking the steps to see this in this earthly world. And then here's your star. You are the star. You are the star. I don't know. So, like I say, anything is possible for you. Absolutely anything. If you are in a place where you're like, I would love to be well known for this, that, and the other, then here it is. Yes, you can be that star. You can create you are the one that holds the crystal ball, the insight. You can create whatever it is that you want for yourself. If it's a desire, if it's something that you've wanted ever since you were really young, if it's something that you feel like having whatever this desire is for you is going to make you feel like the stars are aligning finally, and that you have your proper place as the star, then that's what you will manifest. I don't want to cut out the other person. Here we go. Yeah, so let's look at these Ascension, or what do we call them? The Oracle of Genetic Gift cards. Let's pull these out. Sometimes I get some weird tunes in my head. I don't know where they come from because I listen to a lot of music, but it's like dun 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 dun. I don't know. Feels like it's that tone would be saying next stage, next Next chapter, next stage, you're the center. Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, here she is. Here he is. 4, ascension number 4, your senses are being realigned for victory, for success, for cooperation and teamwork with spirit for your success. They care about your material success as well. I have Indigo Child. It says Rainbow Children, Delta Generation, 1988 to 1998 as a birth date. Just popping up as far as like a maybe extra confirmation for you. Clairaudient, clear hearing. Psychic medium, communication between spirit worlds. Clairalience, a clear smelling. Yes, I've only had that like once. And that was interesting. That was a roses smell. Like a rose perfume. It was like a rose perfume. Author, spiritual experiences, guidance, and healing. Ascension number 11, the Paranirvana plane, access light-based technologies. Yoga instructor, body and mind. Uh-oh. Something is going to take someone far as in regards to travel and spreading your knowledge, being like a lighthouse or a beacon for others, but it's actually going to involve travel, and it's going to bring you really good money. It's going to help. Finances are going to be great because it's in alignment here with like everything, with your soul purpose, the higher good, all of that. You're a spiritual teacher of some sort, priest or priestess. You're the lighthouse. Oh, well, that's weird. I just got that song going through my head, that love me like you do. Love me like you do. But I'm feeling this is more on a, like you're this lighthouse to others because you have a love for others. That's very evident. You have love for others. You care about their experience and your experience. You know strongly that they're connected. You know the connection very well. And so you also embody this deep love. That's what makes all of this possible though, right? It's the energy of love. Because it's what you've inherited, all of it. And that is love. The spiritual arts, artist, designer, singer, and sculptor. So something, and that might also have to do with travel or art or something like that too. Say a tarot card reader. For some of you all, you might read tarot or oracle cards, or maybe you get online and you do divination in some other way, maybe prophesy, whatever it is that you do. Congratulations for you. I see the hands clapping as I say that. Congratulations for you, and I know that you are a light, a beacon of hope for others. Helping people navigate to reach the shore safely. You imagine sometimes in life, it's like we're on this big sailboat being tossed and back and forth in an inky black sea. And it can be scary, and then you see this lighthouse. So you are the star, you are the hope, you are the beacon of light for others. You could be also through some type of psychic medium work of being a beacon of light or hope for others, especially if you are able to relay a message from somebody's passed on loved one, right? So, healer, teacher, guidance, and spiritual knowledge. Very similar to this spiritual teacher, priest, or priestess. Okay. What's the 411? In the U.S., is that information? Give me the 411. Helping people with clarity or insight, information, channeling information, giving information, getting information. And this one is really wanting to appear. 000, you're one with the Creator. There are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth. I am a creator. So that one's really wanting to come out. So regardless of whether it comes out in the shuffle or not, that was wanting to be read. 0, 0, 0. The quality of work you produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I am independent. Then I am limitless, a 0. Ones and zeros, ones and zeros. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless. 1, I am innovative. You are a self-starter with very innovative ways of creating opportunity. Your determination and endurance are powerful and will help you get through the rough times and reach success. I am innovative. 888, yes, says I am abundant. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. I am abundant. That gives a... It gives another message too with that card of perhaps taking a look or redefining things. Because remember how powerful that the word is, and so that would make labels very powerful. It's going to be kind of impossible to get away from labels altogether. Why would you want to when they're helping you manifest something? So if you can turn, if you can alchemize something that was not that great into something that actually is, especially if it's a step in the direction, like if it's that Edison failure that's not really a failure, just one more step there in the direction of your manifestation, then I would definitely make a conscious, out loud acknowledgement. This is something that is helping me get to this next thing. This is a step in my manifestation. And then you're relabeling it. You're redefining things. 777. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in flow. 777. And we have 777 888 99. It is time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life. It is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I am courageous. So your affirmations. I am courageous. I am limitless. I am innovative. I am independent. I am abundant. I am in flow. I am cleansing right now because I am the embodiment. I hold the power and the knowledge and the insight to reroute patterns so that they're in a different direction. So I am that. I am all that I am. And I am being guided step by step by my higher self, by the powers that be. I am the energy of the language of the universe. So of course I'm going to know how to use it right. I am all that I am. So that's what I've got for you all. I'm sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me. Bye.